Game of Thrones star Nikolaj Coster-Waldau sues ex-manager over Sham contract. Nikolaj Coster-Waldau's character, Sir Jaime Lannister, might have lost his sword-wielding hand on the hit HBO series, Game of Thrones, but now the actor claims his former manager is now trying to swindle him off-screen of an arm and leg. Up next, Game of Thrones Nikolaj Coster-Waldau says Jon Snow is dead. The Hollywood Reporter states that the 47-year-old Danish star sued former manager, Littman and her talent agency on Friday, claiming she is seeking commissions she is not owed. While Littman and her agency, Impression Entertainment, tried to get Coster-Waldau to sign written agreements early in their relationship, the actor preferred to operate under oral contract. However, now the two are arguing over the question as to whether the contract detailed if pay was meant to remain after their relationship ended. In the case, Littman cited written deals between 2011 and 2014, claiming he was to pay her commission even if they stopped working together.
But Coster-Waldau claims they are sham documents that are not binding on him and that the two only had a verbal agreement. Within those terms dating all the way back to 2006, he asserts that he would only pay Littman 10% of his pay while she represented him.
In 2011, the actor and his former manager decided he should have a 3-year, O1 visa, a condition available from the US government to foreign nationals considered to have extraordinary abilities in various disciplines, including the arts. More, Game of Thrones star teases a relationship between Tormund and Brian. Indeed, the only real factual dispute in this case is the timing of the defendant's dishonesty, wrote attorney Michael Pluska, guessing as to whether Impression always intended to hold Coster-Waldau to the terms of the agreement, while misleading him.
He adds that in either case, the Game of Thrones actor is entitled to a declaration that the sham documents are not and have never been binding contracts, as well as compensatory and punitive damages for defendant's disloyal and fraudulent conduct.
The actor asked the court for a temporary restraining order directing Impression from proceeding with the settlement. The reporter states that Coster-Waldau and his attorneys claim the arbitration provision in his contract is unenforceable because the documents were signed as a result of fraud. Attorneys for Littman's agency are in opposition of the motion filed, with the reporter stating that when Coster-Waldau fired his managers, he also acknowledged his obligation to pay commissions to Impression on his earnings from Game of Thrones till it ends, and that Littman's work for him was absolutely stellar. With the case underway, if the court discovers either of the documents are binding, Coster-Waldau wants the court to strike the provisions related to arbitration, the term of the agreement, Game of Thrones, and any provisions that require him to pay her.